Okay, I'm not really into MMORPGs. I've never gotten into any kind of MMO, and when I got a 10-day free trial for World of Warcraft, I only lasted until day 3, at which point I was bored out of my skull. But Guild Wars 2 has surprisingly got me pretty excited. I wasn't really paying much attention to all the hype, but when videos started being posted on YouTube from the press beta, I decided to check it out. Now I'm gonna tell you why I'm anticipating Guild Wars 2 when I hate WoW and I've never played and know nothing about Guild Wars 1. Okay, do I really have to say it? In case you didn't already know, there is no subscription model for Guild Wars 2. You buy the game and you play it, just like the good old days. They plan to maintain a stream of income through microtransactions, but only for cosmetic improvements or minor bonuses, so it's very importantly not pay to win. Dynamic events and enemy scaling based on player proximity seems like a fun mechanic to keep exploration and traveling interesting and give a reason for people to band together. Walking around the world, events can just happen, and if you get a quest saying enemies are attacking a location, you can actually fail and the location will be destroyed. Loot based on your contribution to the fight also encourages people to work together, and individual rewards means no kill stealing or people rushing to hoard the loot. I'm not sure how many times the Guild Wars 2 team has stated this, but it's been a lot. I almost feel sorry for World of Warcraft because each time they say it, it feels like WoW is taking a very personal knee to the Tauren groin. But this is a big one for me. Grinding has always been the thing I hated most in gameplay mechanics, whether it's WoW, Final Fantasy, or any other game with grinding in it. Leveling in Guild Wars 2 seems like it's been properly integrated into the, the fun part of the game. I have to admit, combat looks amazing. No more click once and wait around until you need to use a potion or occasional ability. You actually have to pay attention to time your abilities and dodge out of the way of incoming attacks. Not only that, you can customize your playstyle just by swapping weapons. Anything you pick up in the game becomes a weapon that you can hit people with. Not always useful, but fun. I'm particularly interested with the Elementalist profession, who can not only use the staff, dagger, and scepter with a focus or dagger in your offhand. The Elementalist can conjure flame axes and lightning hammers. Then the Elementalist can swap between 4 different active elements that change all your abilities. Plus, going underwater gives you another 20 abilities. I don't think you can beat that for variety. I think this is something everyone has already mentioned, but the holy trinity of tank, healer, DPS is gone. Professions in Guild Wars 2 all have a level of flexibility that allows them to act independently or in a group, and all be useful in their own ways. Gone are the days of waiting for a specific class to join your group before you can go out and kill something. Dungeon raiding is a big part of MMOs, and it gives players something to do in the world. Typically, there would be a standard experience. Go in, kill waves of little enemies, and kill a big one at the end. Sometimes with some kind of new gameplay mechanic. In Guild Wars 2 though, there are all kinds of new questing experiences, ranging from seemingly a multitude of unique dungeon boss mechanics to jumping puzzles and trap-based survival areas. This paired with the dynamic group formations also means that people can band together on the fly without having to be friends in real life. The way PvP has been set up in the World v World v World, or WVWVW for short, is where players from one server will fight players from 2 other servers, including strategy, resource management, and base capturing, all being a massive team effort in a 3-team free-for-all. This is not mentioning the addition of siege weapons and golems, and other environmental weapons. One feature I think is a great addition is that enemies are faceless and nameless, depicted by generic names and avatars. Some people might not like this, but it prevents weaker or inexperienced players from being recognized and turned into farming material. Besides, as history has taught us, if you get to know your enemy, you probably wouldn't want to shove a flame axe up their ass quite as much. I have a feeling the learning curve is going to be a little steep for me, considering I'm not an MMORPG gamer, but this game has enticed me and I'm really gonna try and get into it, because it's awesome! I'm not press or anyone important, but pre-ordering will get me into the weekend beta events that are not under the NDA, so I can assure you I'll be buying Guild Wars 2 and I'll continue to make videos when I actually can. Thanks for watching, my name is Zach, and I'll see you guys in the next video.